that he's very racist. Yeah, I know. He punched a blind orphan backstage.
Alex!
We're only joking. It was a blind kitten.
Alex! Okay, we're joking. In reality, without this man in our school, there would be a very big gap. He is an inspiration to all of us and definitely deserves to be up on this stage.
Yes, please welcome to the stage this year's valedictorian, the great
And handsome.
Taylor Schwaffenberg.
Fellow students, teachers, administration, parents, grandparents, and friends, good evening. I stand here tonight with the honor and privilege of speaking to you on behalf of the Strathcona graduating class of 2013. And I greet you all with good evening not just to be colloquial, but because I firmly believe that tonight is a good evening. I believe that tonight is such an evening because on this evening we get the opportunity to reflect on the past, celebrate the present, and anticipate the future. Tonight, we get to stop for a little while on the road of life so we can better catch a glimpse of what lies ahead. But as we look ahead, we dare not forget what lies behind, because what is behind us makes us who we are. I hope, graduates, that when you look back at your past 3 years at Strathcona, you know that they were well spent. Here at Strathcona, we've had the opportunity to take action, to serve, to develop friendships, to pursue our passions, and learn from our experiences as much as from our classes. We've had adventures and constructed memories. We've taken risks, and each of us in different ways and different extents. But we're all united in the fact that we made it this far. We made it here. We're ready to graduate. We made it through endless renovations, difficult tests, and those weeks where every teacher decided it was a good time to give out an assignment. We came in as lost grade 10s, and now we're here, ready to graduate. So congratulations. All the long nights spent studying, groveling, and, of course, procrastinating have paid off. I hope you enjoy this moment and celebrate your accomplishments. And as you celebrate, graduates, make sure to remember the people who have been behind us from the beginning. The individuals who have encouraged us, maintained us, and sustained us throughout all these years. As Isaac Newton said, we all stand on the shoulders of giants. And these giants are more than worthy of our praise. On behalf of the graduating class, I want to recognize and thank these giants on whose shoulders we have stood. Thank you, parents and grandparents, giants of the heart. Thank you for your patience, for taking the time to listen to us, for walking with us through the highs and lows, and for, just being there. Thank you, teachers, giants of the mind. Thank you for your enthusiasm, your humor, your stories, your knowledge, and for answering us even when we asked these questions that were, at times, stupid. Thank you, all of you giants, because by putting us on your shoulders, you've granted us a better and brighter view of the future. Yet as bright as that view of the future seems at times, have you noticed how it never seems to get any less fuzzy? As much as we like to tell ourselves otherwise, the future really is a mystery. As much as I'd like to tell you what will happen in this next minute, I can't. Now hopefully we'll all still be here enjoying this evening, but see, no one knows that for sure. Now, no one knows that because the future doesn't exist yet. No one knows that because the future can't exist, for as soon as it does, it becomes the present. And there's a cool thing in that, because that means we're living in the future right now. We're creating our futures right now, and we're unmasking our futures right now. Isn't that exciting? Each moment of your life that you live, each dot in the picture of your life will eventually connect to form a picture that you never could have guessed, that has the potential to be more intricate and wonderful than you ever imagined. So live in the present, graduates, because it's the only way you will get to the future. Live in the moment, learn all the time, and treasure each day. Spend your hours wisely, because you only have so many of them. Find joy in each moment, and you will discover that your future is a happy one. Live each moment honestly, and you will find that you have lifelong friends. Live each moment selflessly, and you will find that you can be content with far less than what our culture tells us. Pursue excellence in whatever you do, and you will find that you can achieve it. Your actions in the present shape your future, so act accordingly. The author C.S. Lewis spoke of this when he said, "Do not waste your time bothering whether you love your neighbor. Act as if you did. As soon as you do this, you find one of life's great secrets. When you're acting as if you love someone, you will come to love them." And here's the beautiful thing, this secret applies to all that we do. So don't waste too much time contemplating the future. Rather, spend your time wisely today, invest your talents now, and love others every day. And your future will be bright, even if at the moment it's still a little fuzzy. Now, I'm sure many of you have heard the saying carpe diem, and had many people tell you to seize the day. Well, I'm not actually standing here to tell you that tonight. I'm standing here to tell you the opposite tonight, actually. I want to challenge you not to seize the day. I want to challenge you not to carpe whatever you can with that diem. You see, time is fluid. Time is fluid and we can't stop its passing. So instead of grabbing onto each day, we should make the most of each one. Do what you enjoy and what you're good off, not trying to grab a better car or a bigger house. And in the process, you will find that living a life contently in this manner is far better than one where you desperately try to grab after that which you won't ultimately be able to keep. We're already used to doing this. We contribute to our schools through activities, clubs, and sports. We spent hours this year investing in an initiative for clean water that has given others the opportunity we have had to discover and pursue our passions. Many of you have contributed to your communities through the generosity of your time. Don't let those experiences be for naught. Whether you volunteer or support a charity or smile at a stranger, whether you carry out a small act or a large act, give your time and talents away. Live for something bigger than yourself. Know that a day only lasts 24 hours, but the effects of your actions outlast your lifetime. And anything you can give will far outlast anything you can grab. So give a little of each day away, graduates. And as you do that, also make sure that you learn from each day. Make sure you never stop asking questions. Life is full of them. Now, I'm not just talking about the academic questions here. We've had 12 years to ask those already, and many of you will have plenty more ahead of you. I'm also talking about the big questions. Why are we here? How do we get here? What's the meaning of life? I hope you ask these questions because the answer you find for them will shape how you live your life. And because of that, finding an answer for these questions is one of the most important things you can do. Will you find a satisfying answer? I can't guarantee it, though I hope that you do. And either way, as you ask those big questions and look for the answers, also ask the small questions. Ask the questions that will tell you a little bit more of this world that we live in. Find something out there that interests you, that makes your heart beat a little bit faster, and then strive to learn all about it. We live in a delightful and fantastically complex world. So what are you waiting for? Ask questions about everything, be curious, and keep on learning, for there are countless things to be discovered. Out there, just beyond this auditorium, there are creatures as wild as furry crabs and flying squid. There's an ocean that's 95% unexplored based off of blast statistics. There's wonders, Grand Canyons, coral reefs, underground rivers, statues, Chichen Itza, Taj Mahal, Angkor Wat, and the list goes on. There's peoples and cultures out there that are vibrant, thriving, and engaging. There's an amazing world out there. Go explore it. There's an amazing world out there, and you've been given the opportunity to be a part of it. Don't waste the opportunity. Don't waste the gift you've been given. For you've been given the gift of life, and it's a good gift. It's a gift which, in the words of the poet William Wordsworth, is divided into three terms. That which was, that which will be, that which is, and that which will be. So let us learn from the past to profit by the present, and learn from the present to live better in the future. I hope, graduates, that you make the most of your lives by taking those words to heart. Above all, I hope that you live in the present because that's where the future is. The future is happening now. It's happening in this very moment, and it's in the hands of each of you. So here and now, in this moment, I want to challenge you to never stop asking questions, to give a little bit of each day away, and make every moment count. When you live like this in the present, you will find that your future unmasks itself, and that your future, as it becomes reality, may be better, brighter, and more rewarding than you ever could have imagined, even if at the moment it's still a little fuzzy. Thank you, and God bless.